Yeah, Discord was just leading me to a website that just wasn't having it.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and we'll go to our starting screen here. Okay. Those who are viewing us on Twitch, should there be anyone there? I actually don't know. Uh, they can now hear us. Uh, so just
Hmm.
keep that in mind. Not that like I really mind if you guys say anything. Just as long as it's not, politically drawing. All right. Otherwise, here we go. Our adventure begins with a group of salty pirates as they sail along um, the seas less traveled. Uh, when uh, this adventure picks up, it's a bright and beautiful day. Um, the sailing ship that you guys are on uh, is a nice medium sized vessel with several harpoons and cannons. It is stocked with a crew of 16 individuals. The 16 of you have all been working together for a few, sailing for a few months now. Uh, you left port not too long ago in the grand scheme of your lives. You guys have maybe encountered a few near run-ins with like imperial vessels that would love to uh, bring you all in and claim bounty on your heads. Uh, but for now, the waters are clear, and it is a new day, and we're gonna turn our attention to one of you. So we're gonna take a look at uh, uh, Geo.
Hmm.
Geo, you are one of the lizard folk who pirates who works on this vessel. Uh, uh, on today's day, you're kind of doing maintenance on one of the cannons. Just making sure that they're loaded, making sure that like overnight, not too much seawater like got stuck in the barrel, making sure that the whatever black powder is in there is dry and the cannons are basically ready to fire. Um, Go ahead and give me. Well, let's see. I'm gonna pull up that sheet just to see if there are any relevant skills for that character. If not, it'll just be like a basically just a survival role. Um,
All right.
but let's see. Pulling up Lizard Man now. Uh, yeah, he's got +5 in survival. Let's roll that.
Si- it says 15. 15.
Okay. 15. 15. You've been at this a while. You have no problem getting this cannon ready today. No big hang-ups. Uh, the guy right next to you, he's a little bit more of the salty dog type. Like he's just a grimy old uh, youngster, a human, and he's like, "Yeah, you're getting pretty good at that, Geo."
Mm, thank you.
Uh, now, what made a what made a old lizard folk like yourself join this crew of salty dogs?
I respond with fresh meat. Tastes good. Tastes best. Fit. Seafood tastes good too.
He says, "Ha ha ha ha! Well, we gotta get you a rod and see if you can't pull in some fish for us."
We can. Don't worry. We can swim for a long time.
Uh, he says, If you wanna test your luck in those waters, uh, be my guest. Uh, I'll have the harpoon ready to reel you in.
Mm-hmm.
um, yeah, you're having a normal day on board. Not too far from you two, as you guys have this conversation, is our little grung friend, uh, who's uh, how he got here is not we're not also not quite sure. On the surface, looks like a quite the innocent fellow, uh, but let's ask him. So you're there listening to these two boast about swimming in the waters and who can harpoon the biggest catch. When uh, the one guy you're working on your cannon as well, doing your maintenance pipe, when he
Mm-hmm.
kind of uh, in like his just unawareness of himself, he almost like trips backwards and bumps into your cannon. Uh, what are you gonna do when he like falls back? Like, how do you react to that?
Um, I try to catch him
Catch
so he doesn't
him
fall on the ground.
or the
Yes.
cannon?
Catch him.
Catch him. All right. Give me a yeah, we'll call it athletics check.
All right. 16 plus 2, so 18.
18. Nice. You're a little guy. You're a little guy, pretty scrawny to be honest with you. But you know what? You've been on a ship. You've been swimming your whole life. Like you got your sea legs. So when this guy slips up, you're right behind him, ready to lift him back up. And as you do so, you know what? With an 18, you even are able to like push him up a little bit, and even put like one of your sticky little frog hands. Is that racist? I don't know. That's probably racist.
Oh.
Sticky little frog hands on the cannon and like keep that from falling too. Uh, and yeah, you keep both of them standing. He kind of turns around and goes, I didn't see you there. Well, uh, oh, hey, you can let go of me now. Hey, I haven't seen you around here. You know, what usually work in the crow's nest, is that right?
Yep.
He says,
Yep. Yep.
they got you doing maintenance today with the rest of us.
Yeah. The cannon's busted, so someone has to do it.
He says, well, uh, 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 I know about your kind. Don't want to get too close to you. I don't want to get any of that that oily stuff that you frog folk have on your skin on mine.
Oh, yep. Yep. Don't. I hurts people apparently. I don't. Not intentionally, anyways.
He says, hey, uh, I got I got a question for you.
Sure.
He says, have they been cutting your rations too?
Hmm. Well, I don't eat much to begin with, but I did notice like a little bit less than usual.
Well, you and Geo here, you both can breathe underwater. Is that right?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
He says, well, if you guys can get me some fish. He like kind of shakes like a small bag of coin. He says, "I'm willing to share my bit of the last treasure haul with you in exchange for a fine meal."
Well, I have to swim at some point today anyway, so I might as well try and catch some fish. Think.
Mm-hmm.
Good exercise.
He says, "All right, and I'll look out with the harpoon from up here."
Okay. See ya.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Me whole breath good.
So before we get into you guys going on a little diving excavation, let's jump over to Nate. Uh, Nate, remind me again, who are you?
I'm the
The dog.
Shadow Mastiff.
Oh, you're the
Yeah.
Shadow Mastiff. Okay. Cool. And then that's great because you actually uh, so we'll go to Bunny with so Bunny, you're
Mm,
there standing next to the captain. As you wave yourself, you are the first mate of this vessel, and you you're chosen for that job because you're a keen navigator. Okay,
mm, mm-hmm.
uh, not just easy on the eyes. Okay, uh, I'm gonna
Yeah, he
say
was awesome looking.
you have a +3 to a uh, to basically a navigator's tools check here, uh,
Okay.
as you like try to like chart the course for today's to make sure you guys are on track, with the current mission that you've been granted.
Sorry. Yep. 1D +3 navigate. 16.
16. All right. 16. Looks like you're keeping everybody on track, but uh, something's bothering you, and you're just you want to go and double check with one of the other charts that's in the captain's quarters. The captain, he's currently manning the wheel. He's one of those captains who likes to do things himself. I mean, occasionally he'll like let you steer the vessel, or he'll have the helmsman come over and take over. But right now he wants to be the one with his hands on the wheel.
Great. It's
Uh,
gonna like
but you
it's
need
gonna be like
something from the captain's quarters.
yeah. So I'm gonna be like, Captain. I gotta go to your quarters and check on something. Something's not it's not right now. Okay, Captain.
Uh, you say that, and he says he says, "I know, Bunny.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need you to shape up." Uh, he says, "You can't be forgetting maps. We can't trust everybody around here. I can only trust you."
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
he says, he says, "Take Nate with you." And when he says "take Nate with you," uh, that's he looks down at the dog.
Yes. I get up and start walking towards Bunny.
Uh, okay, I'll take him.
Uh,
She says this with a shrug,
uh
a little let down, but at the same time, a shrug.
huh. And so you head down, and you and Nate go into the captain's quarters. So he gave you a key, and you guys go to the captain's quarters. When you're in the
Mm-hmm.
captain's quarters, you see like along the right hand side of when you walk in, there's this thing of just like maps and other things like charts and some books, blank paper to rechart areas, the map making tools that you would need, cartography. But then you see on the desk there is a map that's like already laid out. It's like a perfectly good map that clearly the captain had to stab a dagger into for some reason.
Oh
So it's
my
like
god.
uh,
Her map making skills, like her navigation, whatever, it's cringing.
mhm.
Whenever she sees that, she has to look away. She's pressing her hand against her nose, like, oh my god.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, there's all the captain's various things. There's his bed, all his different trophies that he's won, the skull of like a rival captain, the hat of an admiral from the Imperial Navy that he stole, a couple cutlasses along the walls, um, and yeah, what are you doing here? You just going straight for the map wall and getting your things and getting out, or are you curious about anything?
Oh, she totally would have been curious about the hat,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like she does not want to mess up her hair right now.
Mm-hmm.
So she's just gonna go straight for the map.
All right. You go straight for the maps. Give me a investigation check, which you just have no bonuses to, so you just flat roll. I think for you.
Let me check. Swipe, 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 swipe. Mm-hmm. None of that for investigation. That's the right one. 2020. That's a 20.
If you do have
10.
you had a 10. Okay, you do have Nate here. If you can think of a way for the dog to help you find a map here, pitch it to me, and I'll allow him to give you help.
Okay. Hold on. All right. Dang. Okay. Bunny is gonna look at the map on the table and then look at the dog, and she's gonna be like, okay, come here. And gesture for the dog to come over and be like, so what I need you to do, all right? Because I can't find what I'm looking for right now. I need you to look for another one that looks like this, perhaps rolled up, maybe. Feel like she's just gonna talk to
Mm-hmm.
the dog and hope he understands.
Yeah. How about dog? Well, actually, say you're helping the dog instead. So, how about Nate? How about you roll a perception check? Like you're using your nose, you're gonna like sniff around and see if you can find a map that maybe smells the same or like smells most recently used. Uh, Go ahead and give me a perception check with advantage.
Okay, 1 second.
Ooh,
16 with advantage.
Mm-hmm. All right. And okay. 16. No. Yeah, 16 with the advantage. I see it now. The 11 plus 5. Cool. 16 help you help Bunny uh, as you take a sniff of the map that's on the table there, and then you go over to the shelf and you sniff around and you smell one of the maps. Smells like it's been recently used by Captain. You can tell it'd be a map recently used by the Captain.
Okay. Yeah, I
Bunny,
let her know that.
yep. Bunny, you pull that map off the shelf. You unroll it, and you see there are a few differences between this map and the one that you just glanced on the table a moment ago. Uh, you see that there's this area on this map that has like a big uh, it's like shaded, or it's got like a big warning sign on it, and you notice that like the route that the captain had you chart basically
Yeah.
has you sailing right through that. Uh,
Right through the exclamation point warning
yeah,
sign.
right through the exclamation point red portion of the map.
Is there a way I could also smell like how recent is this map? Like is it like what
Uh,
are we talking here?
so the maps look like they're. It almost looks like this is an older version of the map that is on the table, right? So
Okay.
it's like as if the captain took this map, made
Hmm.
one that didn't have all like the warning danger stuff on it, and then that's
Oh
the
wow.
one on the table.
Okay, okay. So like I feel like yeah, all right. I was thinking that she might have been like, there might be a reason, like somebody might already dealt with all of these, and that's why there's nothing on the new map. But
And you have to trust the captain, right? I mean,
exactly. Like why would the captain would never steer us wrong? No, I just she
mm-hmm.
couldn't fathom it.
And you roll up your map and you slide it back on the shelf, knowing that.
Oh no, I want to
Uh,
keep it.
oh, you want to keep it just in case. Okay, you
Yeah.
keep the map that has like all the bad danger stuff. Are you hiding it on yourself?
I I mean,
There are people on this map. The captain said it himself that you just can't trust.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. On the map?
No, I mean just in general. He said like there are people on the ship that you can't trust. So I mean, are you just gonna walk out of here holding it in your hand, or are you gonna try and stuff it
Oh
away
yeah,
in like a
no, she's
dress or?
probably gonna slide. Yeah, she's probably gonna slide in her dress, but she's
Okay,
gonna make sure like it's like how thick is this map? It's like paper, right? The
it's like paper, yeah.
yeah, just extra armor class right over her heart.
Yeah, exactly. You should have a +3 as well to stealth here as
Okay.
you stow it away.
Well, I turn to Nate and I'm gonna be like, you're gonna, I'm gonna, you're gonna be well compensated. I'm gonna give you food for this. Not right now, but you will get it. And then I'm gonna walk out, I think, or I'm gonna look around again
Mm-hmm.
and then make sure I don't want to look for nothing else.
You do see like there is like a chest near like the foot of the captain's bed. That is locked, but you have more than one key on this ring that he gave you.
Oh, the, hmm. Can I make a wisdom check
Uh,
or saving throw or
you
something?
make a wisdom saving throw.
Nice. Dope. I ain't got nothing.
Hold on, I think my Nintendo Switch just got fixed, and the repair people are calling me.
What do you mean?
Hello. All right. Yeah, I don't know. The number was apparently disconnected. All right. I thought it was my Nintendo Switch. Anyway, Anyway, you got a 2 on your wisdom saving throw, right? So
Yeah.
you go
Uh-huh.
towards the chest with the key, and Nate, I need a intelligence check from the dog. I think that's not gonna be very good, but we're gonna
If he
try it
could
anyway.
understand words. I don't know.
He has a -3 to intelligence checks.
All right. He did say he was dipping. Not dipping. He said he would be back.
Oh, he's gonna be back. Okay.
Wait, who said?
Yeah, I think that was maybe that was Nate. Yeah. I have the dog sheet right here. I'm just gonna roll it. Okay. Okay, not terrible. Not terrible. Uh so he got an 8. Uh
Okay, that's better than what I got.
yeah, he got an 8, which is better than what you got, but I don't think it's intelligent enough to know what that you're doing something that could be perceived as bad, right?
It is. Yeah,
Um
against my better judgment, yeah,
you know
it
what?
was definitely
Maybe
funny.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I said intelligence check, but really that's more of an insight thing, right? And
Mm-hmm.
truly that character has a +1 to insight.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mhm.
+4 to 8, that's really a 12, right? So it's really a
Yeah.
12, and he's really just kind of trying to get like, are you doing bad things? And he just kind of like sees you going towards the captain's chest, and almost instinctually, because he normally like is here at night with the captain, uh,
Mm-hmm.
he knows like no one goes in the captain's chest but the captain. And you see like he won't. It's not like he's gonna stop you. Like he definitely would allow you to go, but you definitely see as you go towards the chest, Nate Dogg definitely like peeks up and like moves towards you. Like, are you really doing this?
I look at okay, this list says yeah.
I'm back, by the way.
Okay, cool. You go, yeah, and you put the key in, you unlock it, and you open up the chest.
Oh, I found the key on instant. Okay, great, great.
No, there was no. You're like, oh, there's like 4 keys here. Like this one goes to the cells. This one goes to the captain's cabin. This one goes to
Mm-hmm.
some type of lockbox that must be a lot smaller, and then this one
Mm-hmm.
goes to a larger chest. And you put it in
Ah,
there,
okay.
and you
Thank goodness he's smart.
turn the tumblers, and
Do I open it though? Can I think another was I'm saying because I don't want to.
uh, I think you open it.
Okay.
I think you open it, and we'll leave it right there because I want to
Okay.
get the other 2 guys who are going to do a little fishing trip real quick. Uh, as Geo and Pipe uh,
Mhm.
go to the edge of the ship and dive.
Thought you were gonna say die for some reason.
Die and just straight up
They off the
die.
plank.
Where'd my skull guy go? Skull's back. Alright. Yeah, you're under the ship. You're under the ship. Alright. Alright. So, the 2 of you jump into shark infested waters
Oh.
uh, where you don't have long, but you definitely have opportunity uh, to spearfish or claw or uh, melee should you get that close. But you guys are watching each other's backs as you enter the drink. Generally, what are you guys looking for? Big fish, small fish? Do you guys even have a plan?
My plan was to look for big fish and sink my teeth into it.
Okay.
I was thinking of trying to see if there's a anything that looks like reasonably easy to catch. Not looking for anything complicated.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys jump in with completely different ideas of what would be a good catch for now. You're just trying to help this guy get an extra meal, Pipe. And Geo, he's got some a point to prove that he is a tried and true hunter of the deep. Uh, so both of you can make perception checks, and we'll see if you find what you're looking for.
Okay.
I got a 5.
A 5. Okay.
I got I got a 22, 23.
22, 23. All right. Uh, so, uh, Geo, you
Yes.
see this giant mackerel fish.
Hmm. Looks like I want to sink. I want to I want to stealthily swim up to it and then sink and then bite it.
All right. Uh, give me stealth.
Okay.
And I think I'll give you advantage on this stealth since you are in water.
Okay. 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 So that be 22.
Okay. 22. I'll do a passive check for the mackerel. That beats it.
Okay. Okay. I stick I sink my teeth into them.
All right, make an attack.
Okay. Oh wait. Oh wait. Wrong thing. Oh wait. Do I have advantage?
Do you have advantage?
Yeah.
On the attack? Yes, you would because
Yeah.
you are stealth. Yes.
Okay. Okay. 19.
19. That is for sure gonna hit. Damage. Well, actually,
Oh,
don't even need to roll damage because it has less than your minimum amount of damage that you can deal with a bite attack. Uh, so you bite into this mackerel, and you feel it just lose, like go completely limp as you bite into it, and it just falls. It's dead fish. It's dead fish in the sea, and you got it in your jaw.
I, I, I proceed to bring him back to the ship like a dog
Mm-hmm.
bringing back its prey.
Cool. Give me athletics or yeah, well, athletics to like see how fast you can swim it back to the ship, or yeah, I think yeah, athletics is probably the best there.
Okay, okay, let's see. Let's see. I don't have proficiency in athletics, so this can be straight strength. 18.
18.
It's 18.
Yeah,
Yeah.
18. You are in the water. You get your fish. You're out of the water. Pipe.
Yep.
You got a 2?
A 5.
A 5. A 5. Okay. 5. Okay. All right. Make a perception check again.
All right. Oh, I rolled a nat 1.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Guess I don't know about fish.
You don't know about fish. All right. So this this okay. All right. Here comes an attack. All right.
Ah, heck.
All right. Here we go. This is gonna be a bite attack at you. That is a 17 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. That dealt 7 piercing damage.
Jeez.
As a reef shark, so swims up to you and takes a nice little bite out of your grungy flesh. Roll initiative.
Oh no. All right. Mm, 6 total.
6 total. Okay. I'm also gonna roll initiative for the guy who said he had a harpoon readied, and then Geo, you get to the top of the ship, drop down your mackerel, and then you hear in like Aquan or some language that you can understand. You see bubbles boiling up to the surface as the grung yells out in pain. You can also roll initiative here.
Okay, I rolled in 18.
18, okay. And then the ally got a 14. The shark, the reef shark, got a 19. So that means the reef shark does go first. No.
Well.
I'm not gonna allow that. The bandit had a readied action. So the ally had a readied action. So he is going to make one shot with his harpoon, and we'll see if that hits the reef shark before the reef shark goes. So this is his readied pre-combat action. All right, that's great. That is a natural 20, dealing 4 plus 4 more critical damage. So he does hit the shark for 8. The shark now has its turn. 8 damage, didn't kill it. The shark, before it goes to make another attack against you, Pipe, it's going to make a saving throw. If it feels as though it can't kill you faster than the people that are attacking it, it's going to flee. And Pipe lives to see another day. However, this is a very likely death scenario for your character. I'm gonna roll this roll where you all can see me roll it. All right, in the one-shot channel. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is a 50-50. This is like if he fails this saving throw, he is going to eat you. And if he passes this saving throw, he knows that he should probably run away before he gets hit with more javelins, more harpoons. All right, so 1 through 10, this creature goes to attack you again. 11 through 20, it's smart enough to run away after getting hit. That's a 15. So the creature gets hit and flees. That means, but Geo still has a turn here. Yeah, Geo and the guy still have a turn here. So it goes to flee. It's much further away. It's got a 40-foot swim speed. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And with Geo and the guy both being on the ship, that makes them about 60 feet from the creature. So you could try to bag it with additional attacks, or you could just try to help your grung friend get to safety.
I'll help the grung.
Okay. You grab a rope, toss it to the grung. Plenty of ropes just, freely on this ship. You toss it to the grung. Both of you make an athletics check.
Okay.
11.
20.
Oh, also I forgot to roll for the shark, because apparently when it bit you, it actually would have failed a Constitution saving throw, and that also, like, I guess makes sense. It got a bite of you, and it also tasted you, and you're also just not that tasty.
Yeah.
He got a little sick from you, and then you're gross. Gets hit with a spear out of nowhere, and then he's out. With that, I mean, just from Geo's athletics check, you're pulled up. That's a dirty 20. And then what'd you get on your athletics pipe?
Me, 11.
11, okay. Yeah, which is still passing, but Geo kind of, you felt like you were pulling the rope, and then this lizard folk guy just kind of yanks you up the rest of the way. Seeing him flee, on his turn, the pirate who was like helping you guys, he'll make he has 80 feet on this, so yeah, he will make another shot with his harpoon. He does hit. He deals another 4 damage, which doesn't quite kill that shark before it gets well out of visible range. That combat kind of wraps up with him having fired the 2 harpoons, you both being back on the ship, and you can kind of chalk up probably why that went so south so quick, to like you not being aware that Geo had just made a kill. So like as soon as that mackerel blood hit the water, you probably should have if both fled, but instead you're still looking around thanks to your low perception that you were having there. You're still looking around for smaller fish when all of a sudden this thing sneaks up on you. But you're still alive, I think, if only barely.
I think I can see my intestines from the hole.
Yeah. Let's see. As that happens, you see coming down from the crow's nest is the ship mage, who kind of comes down here. He kind of swings down on a rope, sees you bleeding out, and he says, "I can't offer you much." Tosses you literally a flask of probably just alcohol, and then he's gonna try to, I guess, patch you up a little bit using a medicine check. Yeah, he helps patch you up. You'll heal for 1 hit point, and yeah, he helps cover up the the intestines that were like kind of pokes them back into your gut. For faces, this is the guy directly below the one who's like obviously a captain. So there's the black and white one who's the captain, and then there's the guy right below that. That's your ship mage, and yeah, he helps poke your guts back in, gives you a flask of or a water skin filled with alcohol, rum, and then he heals you up. You just heal up for 1 hit point, and then you're probably gonna need to take a short rest if you can squeeze if you can squeeze it in there.
I'm gonna try to.
Okay. All right, so I'll tell you when your short rest is complete. Actually, this guy is interested because you're the grung guy, so he actually wants to stir up a little bit of conversation. He says he says since you're not using it, won't won't you help me bottle all this extra blood that you shed? And he like starts like scooping up like all the extra blood and wringing it into like a bottle to make some type of like poison or tonic. Do you want to help him turn your own blood into a poison real quick?
Look, I'm right now. I'm seeing colors. Like I don't. I think I'd snap. Is that the water? The one with
He
blood
said
or something? Yeah.
he says didn't need your consent, and then he pats you on the head and you like fall asleep. And he
And just give him a thumbs up.
and he definitely like rings like he uses like a rag and he like soaks up some of your blood and poisonous ooze and he like squeezes it into a vial. You see him like tuck that underneath his cloak.
Yep.
Actually, I have a full image of that guy. I can share. There he is. Looks scheming. And yeah, you're gonna take a little rest there. Back inside. Well, hold on. Actually, first before we go back inside, sorry, Geo, you have your big fish. You saved your ally. Honestly, all in all, mission success on your end. What do you say to the pirate here?
Me got big. Me got biggest fish. Me got second biggest fish.
He goes, he says, no, I don't think that one counts as a fish, though, and he points to, like, the reef shark, but he says, but if you want to go after it, be my guest.
Mm-hmm. And I thought I was holding up the fish I had, the mackerel.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. So I think he knows that you're talking about the mackerel, but when you said second biggest fish, which one are you talking about?
I like the mackerel because the biggest fish was the shark, right?
Yeah. So he's like, yeah. He's like, no, I'm saying like you have the biggest fish because I don't think that shark counts as a fish.
Okay. Me, I say in that case, I say me wins.
He says, darn it. He says, if only I got a. He says, you know what? If that shark did count as a fish, then I almost got you. I almost beat you. And then going back inside the cabin, the captain's cabin, you turn the key into the lock.
She's sweating.
You're profusely sweating.
Yes.
And then that's when right as you're doing that, click clink,
Oh, no.
you hear a knock at the captain's door.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock it quickly and just take the key out. Like,
Nice. You
nope.
lock it. You go towards the door. As you go towards the door, Nate, give me a perception check.
Okay. 10.
10. Uh, 10's good. 10's good. Only because you specifically dislike this character. So your character gets a scent coming out on the other side of the door that they don't like.
Okay.
So generally, as you're moving towards the door, Bunny,
Mhm.
I think you have enough passive insight here into
Mhm.
Nate to know that like whoever's on the other side of this door, it's probably not Captain. Oh no, did I think I dropped out? Okay. Can you hear
Yeah,
me
you
now?
dropped out.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Bunny, you probably have enough passive insight here on Nate to know that whoever's on the other side of that door is not Captain.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is not allowed.
Potentially.
Not allowed. Actually,
How do you
well,
react?
I don't trust you. Huh?
How
Oh,
do
I'm
you?
probably
Yeah.
like, oh, Bunny's probably like, I'm not gonna, no. Why would she open the door for them? If it's
Uh.
not the captain,
Mhm. Mhm.
they
You
can't come
hear
in.
a few more knocks, tut 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 tut, and then you hear the captain's voice as he like uh leans over the bow outside and says, uh, "Schemo, what are you doing at my cabin door?" Uh, uh, and that's when you hear the voice of the wizard as he goes, "Oh, there you are, Captain." Uh, and he says, "I have a tincture for you." And then he like walks up the stairs there to go and meet with the captain. So it just seems like as if someone was coming looking for the captain, but since you didn't open the door, he
Hmm.
doesn't even know you're in here. And the captain seems to be preoccupied by Schemo, who seems to have some type of tincture for him.
His name's Schema.
His name is legit Schemo.
Well, Bunny is gonna wipe her forehead like, oh my god, never again. No, never, never going on false again. Nope. Will she? Yeah. Yeah, she's probably gonna walk out of there, like once she hears that he's gone from the door.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Do. So he's gone from the door. Wait, sorry, I half tuned out. You walk outside the cabin.
Hmm.
All right.
I would like to hope.
All right. Yeah, you walk outside the cabin. Ka-ching.
Can I lock it back up? Was
You
it locked
you
before?
lock it behind you. Yep.
Hmm.
You and Nate both exit the cabin. Are you heading straight back to Captain? Or are you gonna like look around the ship? You do see that there's like a grung who's like passed out in the middle of the ship right now, and then there's like
Hmm.
a lizard folk guy who's like touting this huge freaking mackerel.
Oh, nice. I'm probably gonna say, "Oh, great cat" from a distance, and then walk away back to the captain.
Okay.
I give a thumbs up with a goofy smile. Hey, yes.
Uh, Nate, you see this fish looks pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I don't know,
Oh,
but
right, I did
you're a well
remember.
trained. You're a mastiff. You're not just like some hound. If you wanted to, you could for sure go over there and maybe ask for a bite. But I think you're a good enough boy that like you know
Yeah.
how to like you could kind of stay by either the captain or first mate's side with that and resist that pretty easily.
All right.
Yeah.
I did say I would give him food.
Yeah, I'll still follow Bunny.
Okay.
Bunny's probably gonna remember that she did promise him food. So she's gonna be like, wait. So she would probably take him to like wherever the food is, the meat specifically, if there is meat, because I don't think they're like dried meat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you mean like just not this big fish here, but like what the stores, like the rations that are below, and like pull out something for them, right? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you see the captain. He's up there talking to Schemo, who seems to be showing him some type of bottle, and then
Oh, a bottle.
and then you see he goes. Yeah, he goes. You start walking past the unconscious Grung to the stairs that will lead you below deck, where you can go and grab some food.
Is anything crazy going on below deck?
Um, we'll see. Uh, so I'm gonna pull a couple people off the main map. And we'll say these are some people you might find below deck. And then these people are still above deck. Actually, this guy will be below deck too. They'll be above deck. Alright. And actually, we'll say someone comes over to the goblin. One of the you actually would see like this big hobgoblin guy
Mm-hmm.
walk over to the grung and like help lift him up and bring him down to like one of the bunks below deck and tosses him in one of those. So yeah, the goblin, the hobgoblin, both go below deck, as well as the girl with the ponytail and
Mm.
the half elf. All right, and then you also are below deck now, followed by Nate Dog, the mastiff. Yeah. As you come down around here, your first mate. Okay, people
Mm-hmm.
aren't typically gonna question you when you go places around here, um, but the guy who the guy who carries down Pipe. Pipe, you're
Mm-hmm.
conscious. You're just kind of like dazed and trying to get a short rest in as he lays you down on one of these bunks. As you walk past him, he goes, "Hey, Mum, uh, what you doing down here with the lot of us?"
Oh, see, I promised Nate some food, so I came to give him some of mine.
Oh, you wish to break into your rations early today?
Mm-hmm. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
He says, "All right, that shouldn't be a problem. Not for you, Mum." And he kind of hovers over to the storage wall, and he says he has a key. He says, "Oh, I see you have a key." Uh,
Mm.
he says, "But I'll get this one." He unlocks the food wall and kind of goes in and says, "I'll send you some meat for the mutt."
I
Not a
start shaking my
mutt.
head.
Not a mutt. He's just, what is Nate?
A mustache.
Yeah, he's not a mutt. He's a mastiff. A great one at that. Really helpful. But yeah, meat.
Right. And he reaches in and he looks around and he pulls out and he says, "Oh, this ain't right. This ain't right at all." He says, "Now I got enough for you, but it looks like someone got in here." And
Someone got.
and stole some rations.
I'm looking at it, Nate, and I'll be like, this is not looking good. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to give it to you today,
He says,
like tomorrow, maybe.
oh, I don't want to be the one to have to bring this up to the captain.
I'll do it. Don't worry. Yeah.
He says, well, either way, here you go, and he gives you a day's worth of rations.
Oh wait, no, 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 put it back. Put it back.
You tell him to put it back. Well, the rest of the crew will thank you kindly. Uh,
Mm.
and he puts the rations back. He says, you know, you're a lot kinder soul than the captain there.
I feel like it's gonna get me killed one day, but yeah, gotta do what I gotta do.
Well, no, I respect him. He runs a tight ship.
Mm.
Anyway, uh, as long as I'm getting paid, I have no qualms. Have a good day, Mom.
You too. She's gonna walk away before him.
All right, you walk away. You walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Going back above deck.
Wait, could I have investigated a little bit before?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you had time down there. Yeah, give are you doing like insight or like into like the people here, or are you like looking around for like clues as to like maybe who broke the lock and things like that?
Oh yeah, definitely clues for like who broke it, who broke into
Or
there.
like how they could have got, yeah. So I would say make a investigation check, which for your character I think is a plus 0. So you're just rolling flat.
Yeah, I have no intelligence or wisdom modifiers.
Mm-hmm.
Was this insider investigation?
What was that?
Well, was it insider investigation?
Insight you would have proficiency. Insight you'd have a plus 2. Investigation you have a plus 0.
Investigation. Oh, 14.
All right, 14. 14 on investigation. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you look around. You see that as you look at the lock, you see that there are these almost like white, chalky, kind of powdery, kind of residue on the inside of the lock. So on the top of your head, you don't know like who works with like kind of white powders or chalks on board,
Mm-hmm.
but whoever it is could very well be the one who popped this lock.
Is Nate still by me?
Nate would still be by
Yeah,
you, yeah.
yeah, I
Okay,
haven't moved.
great. I'm gonna ask him if he could I'm gonna show him the powder and then I'm gonna ask him to like sniff it.
Ooh,
I'll
that's
sniff it.
all. I didn't even think about that. That's great. Yeah, Nate, you have a passive perception 15. I'm gonna say you get the scent. You'll just have to make perception checks later on to see if you can find where that scent has moved to.
Okay.
Probably just gonna say keep an eye out for whoever you smell with this, cause
I shake.
somebody. Okay.
I was gonna say I shake my head.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. All right. Uh, yeah, you you get that clue. Uh,
Mhm.
anything else?
I feel like this one is good, but I also want to get another one or try to get another one
Mm-hmm.
before I go back up to the captain and be all like, "We got someone stealing food. So I do want to check again.
Okay. How about insight this time to see if you can see like any suspicious people below deck?
Okay. 20, 20, possibly plus 10. I got a 7.
A 7? Okay, so I gotta be honest with you. There's this one person down here who's like their abdomen is like clearly protruding.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they've like stuffed themselves with so much food that they just passed out in the bed here.
Ah, okay. Yeah, definitely. Probably need to wake them up and see if they burp or something.
Cool. You walk over to Sleeping Pipe and you press down on his belly, uh,
Gently.
gently. Uh, and you're like, give me, let's see, let me see. Uh, give me a medicine check, which again is like a 0 for you, so it's just plus 0 medicine.
1d20. No modifiers.
Cool,
I
2.
get it too.
Cool, nice. You give a nice little jab to this poor little grung's belly, and he is
No,
not. Uh huh.
it's gentle.
Uh
Quotation
huh.
marks around
Uh
gentle.
huh. Gentle. Uh, and Pipe, you're trying to get your rest in here. Uh, following your shark attack. But the mage wrapped too many bandages around your gut. And with the swelling, it looked like you were the culprit for stealing a bunch of food. Pipe, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Are you there, Pipe?
Pipe Topo, Grung.
Red Robin.
Grung.
Alright, yes.
Oh, hey. Uh, you were taking your short rest when all of a sudden the first mate comes up to you, suspicious that you're laid out here with this protruding abdomen of yours, because you know it's
I
all
probably do
bandaged and
understand
swollen.
too.
And as they go to gently press down on you, they press a little too hard. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oof, this is not my day. 14 plus 2, so 16.
16. Okay, you pass. All right. You definitely jolt awake. Uh, to see
Do they
the
burp?
yeah to see the pirate, the first mate of the ship here, towering over you. Uh, it definitely it hurt, but not enough to have like actually taken damage. Uh, and well, how do you react to that?
Yeah. Oh, ah, oh, what do you want? Why are you poking me? Please. How? God.
You look suspicious.
What? The shark bit me. What do you want?
Well, see, I'm probably gonna lean in closer and whisper, "You gotta take it all."
I didn't catch that.
Oh, what she said was in a whisper tone was, somebody ate food, and you look like you were the one who ate the food. So what she said is, I poked you to make sure that you wouldn't burp when you woke up. That was it.
You could have poked me like anywhere else that was not in the very obviously open wound. Like, come on.
No,
And do
no,
I
no,
look like I
no, the
stole
stomach.
food? I'm like, I put my hand around my wrist and you can see that there's like extra space around it. Clearly not eating a lot.
But what you do know, Pipe, is that there was one person upper up that you talked to earlier today who seemed to be pretty keen on getting an extra meal.
Oh,
If you
I
wanted
don't
to point
remember what he was
fingers,
called.
you could point fingers in his direction.
You're
The
probably
guy that
right.
asked me to gut the fish was hungry. He offered me money. I probably the guy stealing food. I don't know. Just can I
Okay.
please go to sleep? I just want to sleep real bad.
Yeah, yeah. Before I let you go, okay. Um,
Oh,
what did they look like?
I don't fucking remember. It was
Don't remember?
he bumped into me. I was looking at his back mostly, and then
Mhm.
he offered me the coins. I was looking at the I don't remember. The other guy the crocodile guy I think was came in with me and got the or was it crocodile guy? I don't I'm too lightheaded for this right now. Can you ask me like after I've had my rest?
Yeah, I'll let you go now. I'll let you go now.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for the information. Yeah.
Honestly, that whole interaction was probably like dead accurate to how like it actually should have the information should have been relayed. And yeah, you. So those are the kind of the clues you get, and as you look around, you don't really find anything else down here. Everyone else down here seems to be acting pretty normal. Um, and you would head back above deck. But before you get back above deck, uh, lizard folk. So Geo, make a perception check.
Geo's currently muted.
Looks like he's rolling, or he's
He's
typing
rolling
something.
though. Yeah, he rolled something.
Okay, great. 13 on perception check. Geo, you you see the the mage walk over to the captain. He begins to have a bit of a conversation, and he pulls out this vial and kind of shows it to the captain, and um, you overheard you know a few things already. You heard the guy who is basically here trying to get the fish from you. He commented on how the grung had like these weird enzymes and stuff, and how he didn't want to touch his skin directly, and then you watched as this wizard guy like bottled up some of that. Something just gives you a bad vibe about this guy and what he's doing here. Give me an insight check. It's an 11. Okay. Yeah, you don't necessarily know. You can't really see his intent, but just putting those few clues together, uh, putting those few clues together, you maybe think like it wouldn't hurt to get a closer look at what's going on over there. as you move a bit closer, give me another perception check. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So I need to know what is more important to Geo: food or money?
Food.
Got it. Got it. Um. Okay, I just have to update some notes. Do, 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 do. All right. All right. Uh, you go like a little bit closer because you see like this thing that just doesn't look right, but then honestly, your character's not really too concerned. I mean, his just looking at the intelligence and stuff, so he's kind of like out of instinct, like a little bit concerned about what was going on there, but just ultimately, you hear the sound of that pirate who was helping you earlier as he runs a dagger uh, and he starts like gutting your fish without you. Uh, and as you turn to look at him, uh, this guy pretty swiftly begins to like hide away some of the strips of this mackerel that you hard work you did all the hard work to catch.
Uh, you would start to slowly creep up to them, slowly creep up to them, silently.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Okay. Okay, what was it again? Oh, okay, plus 4, 17.
17. Okay, let's see if that gets past him. It should. Ooh. Okay. Uh, so you go to sneak up on him, and as you like get close, uh, he kind of says to you, he's like, he says, uh, because like he kind of caught wind of you somehow. Maybe the change in the direction of the wind, he caught scent of you, and he kind of turns around. And he's like, oh, just making a few cuts here, Geo. After all, I was lookout. Uh, I figured I'd take my share. You don't have a problem with that, do you?
He's currently he's currently just looking not saying anything, but he is making a kind of sound similar to that predator sound effect. You know that one that kind of sounds like a
Mm-hmm.
bunch of clicking.
Yeah. And he says, but I'll leave the rest to you, Geo. And he says, I'm gonna go. Uh, I'm gonna go. And he kind of backs away slowly.
Okay.
Looks like
I,
he's.
pres-
Uh huh.
I proceed to eat the fish head. I proceed to eat the fish head.
Nice. You eat the head off of the fish. So he took a couple strips of the mackerel meat, but he kind of just was like, hey, I worked for this too, kind of. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, he's gonna then head inside, like below deck. He's gonna head below deck. While he's heading below deck, actually, before he gets to go below deck, uh, first mate and hound
Mm-hmm.
will actually bump into him. I guess like on that stairwell.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hmm. She's gonna say and look at him.
Give me a perception check, Nate Dog.
Okay. 30-20.
Dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty 20 is gonna do it. You see this guy here. You see uh, at the tips of his fingers is this white powder, which is likely used uh, by him to help with when he's like uh, basically like getting his tools and weaponry ready for the day. Like so he like powders his harpoons and things like that so that they can uh, resist whatever elements might you know compromise them. So he kind of makes sure that they're dry and things like that. So he's got all this white chalky powder in underneath his fingernails and on his palms. Uh, and he also smells like he smells like that powder was on the lock. Nate, how do you confront him?
I'm gonna like block his fast and start growling at him.
All right, you block the path and start growling at him.
Yes.
How do you react, first mate, Bunny?
I'm gonna look down at Nate, and then I'm gonna look back up at them, and then I'm gonna look down at Nate again. I'm gonna look. Is that the one? It's a Nate.
I start shaking my head.
Okay. He says. He says. He says. No, first mate Bunny. What's Nate Dog all about? He seems to be a bit upset with me. Maybe it's because I got and he pulls out this big strip of tuna, mackerel, I mean, and he goes up. I think he smells the fish on me.
Mm, I don't know. I look at Nate Dog, and then I look back at him. I look at Nate Dog, and just hmm hmm. Is it the tuna or the? I feel like this is just the thing, you know. It's just your
Yeah,
confirmation.
you don't know. Like you give me actually I think I need
Hmm.
a I want to say charisma. No, we'll do insight. So you have a +2 to this as well. So you can do
Okay.
an insight check to see, because this kind of happens with people like when like children will like say something, or like when their pets trying to tell them something, and it's like,
Hmm.
do I believe
Hmm.
the person or do I believe the pet, and then like not knowing which one to believe. So go ahead and insight check.
It's such a
15. You
15.
know
Yeah.
Nate is never wrong.
Yep. I'm probably just gonna. I'm gonna like. I'm gonna ask for a piece
Uh huh.
of the tuna.
Uh huh.
Is he gonna give it to me?
Yeah, yeah. He gives you the. He says, see, we're friends. We're friends. Is that right, boy? And he hands the food to you.
I'm gonna give it to Nate. I'm gonna be like, you did great today. Uh, just chill while you walk, and then I'm gonna wrap my arm around this dude's neck and just keep walking towards the door. Like if he lets me, just keep walking that way,
You're gonna
the
walk.
way that we were going.
So you want to exit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you exit, but you're holding him.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
And
can
then he's
I
handed
really
you
want
the
to attempt
food,
to grapple?
and you're
Yeah.
gonna attempt to grapple him. Okay, got it. So
Yeah.
he's getting taken by surprise here. Go ahead and roll an athletics check with advantage.
Let me see. Let me see. Okay, so I do have a +2 in
Plus
strength
four
normally.
for
Plus
athletics.
4. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. I was like, whoa. With advantage. Okay. Uh, 2d20. Was it K? Okay.
Yeah, KH1 for keep highest one if
Mm-hmm.
you're doing that command.
Athletics.
Natural 20.
Wow.
Natural 20 plus 4. Uh,
Okay.
oh my gosh. So
I even
so
first.
the first mate, she kind of like walks up, kind of like runs her hand around his neck, takes the piece of fish from him, tosses it to the mastiff, who takes a nice bite of it, and then all of a sudden, you have this guy in a freaking gorilla death grip, like as your elbow like catches him underneath the chin.
Yes.
Uh, he's gonna make a Constitution saving throw, not to just pass out right now.
Oh, great, great.
I'm gonna
Need
roll
him
this one.
alive.
He has a +1 to this. He needs a 12 to not just pass out right now. That's a 10. Uh, you literally
Dang
put
it.
this boy to sleep. Just
Yeah, so I'm just gonna drag him to the captain now.
mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah,
but I'm gonna be all like,
you put him to sleep and then lay him over the back of your giant dog. Nate is huge.
oh
And
no, I was just gonna drag him.
uh huh.
Like I was just gonna like, oh, like that. It's just like,
Mm-hmm. Well, I was gonna say
yeah,
because
I'm just gonna.
you wear a nice dress, so
You're right.
don't want to get it
You're
wrinkled.
right.
And as she
You're
like
not
you
wrong.
chokehold this guy, lay him out over Nate, and you guys begin walking back to the captain. When you get back to the captain,
Mhm.
Geo is still, finishing eating his fish head, and maybe you can even eat the rest of the tuna, mackerel, if he wants, or he can save some of it for
Oh
later.
yeah, I'll give
Hey,
him the pieces that I didn't
Mm-hmm.
let Nate have. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So then you give the rest back to Geo.
Mhm.
mm-hmm. I wouldn't have continued eating the rest of the mackerel. I would have maybe some of the guts, maybe like toss like toss like the fish pieces to me. I would probably like catch it like a dog. And like, oh,
Nice. That's
uh,
what she says as she continues to walk away.
that's when you see the captain uh, as he kind of falls, like kind of tilts over. Uh,
Not tilts over. Oh.
and standing next to him uh, is the wizard.
Ah, he got him with the cool bottle trick. God dang it. So does the
Uh,
captain look unconscious or like he's been stabbed or
the captain looks like he's ill, like seasick, which is weird because you've never seen the captain seasick before.
yeah, it's just not his day, huh?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She probably shakes her head and continues to walk toward them.
Uh, you see the helmsman kind of takes a step forward. Let me just remind myself of something real quick. Do 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 do. Oh, the helmsman is the very fine looking guy. He's got like blonde hair. He's like the one right below the lizard man in the group photo.
Let
Um,
me see. Hold on, wait. Ah,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Not her type.
So he steps forward and he grabs the helm because the captain is like keeled over. Um, and then you see
Smart dude.
Raven, the one with the pink hood. She kind of
Mm-hmm.
steps up and kind of uh, gets in between you and the captain, and
Mm-hmm.
she's like, uh, uh,
Mm-hmm.
Madam Bunny, careful. The captain seems to have gone ill.
Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, and I have something to tell him. So like it's not really.
She says, uh, who is that? What is wrong with him?
He stole food. Um no, yeah. What's up?
She said,
He's stole
uh,
food. What you want?
she says, I'm sure the captain doesn't want to be bothered with, uh, uh,
Girl, wait, no, she's really like, no. Don't tell me what the captain doesn't want to be bothered with. What am I? What is the title? Say it again.
give me an intimidation check with advantage.
Great, great. What is it? It's charisma, isn't it?
It is
Uh,
charisma. You have a +3.
okay. 20. KH1 plus 3. Oh, did that?
You
Yeah,
did it
I wrote that
right.
wrong. Oh,
Yeah,
there
there
it
it
is.
goes. Just lag.
21.
Nice. With a 21, uh, Raven says, "Right." And she quickly steps aside so that you can be next to the captain. The hound is also next to you. The mastiff, neat
She's
dog.
suspicious now. I'm gonna be aware of her now because what are you
Uh,
doing?
and you see leaning over the captain is the wizard who looks up at you. Give me that insight. You have +2, and give me that as well with advantage.
Okay. Why is that there? 1d20. That is a Q. Insight. Uh, yeah, that's right. hmm Okay.
Okay,
Wow.
almost a natural one, not a natural one. That is a
Thank goodness.
17. Uh, okay, with a 17 on insight, you look at Schemo.
Oh my
And
god.
he one thing about him that you notice is he's got. It seems as though he's like already cast like mage armor on himself.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, like you can
Smart
kind of
dude.
see like the a little bit of glistening like magic around him.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and and he's not just glistening in that way. He also seems to be sweating off his brow, like he's nervous about something as
Oh
you
my
approach.
god.
And
Does
mhm.
does that remind me of how I was in the in his in the captain's quarters when I was opening the chest? Does this remind me of myself?
Yeah, you are seeing yourself in him right now.
I'm like, you're being sus. I don't like that.
Uh,
First
but
it's
he
you,
he
then
kind
it's
of
you.
he then like immediately like he goes to talk to you unless you like cut him off. But like he would just be like uh
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
ma'am, uh he I'll need the key to his quarters. He seems to be
Ah,
ill.
see, look at you. Sus as heck. Sus as heck. Shouldn't have even let you finish. This ain't it.
What do you do?
Okay, so who else is on the like the top of the ship? Wait,
So up
I'll stare at
here
it.
is the helmsman, the guy who basically steers the boat when the captain's not steering the boat. Raven,
Yeah.
who's one of your archers, who mans the harpoons behind the helmsman area.
Oh my God.
You have the mastiff here. You have the lizard, and then that's like, and then you have the passed out bandit up here. Um,
Right, right, right.
you have your
Okay, so they
captain
are.
who appears to be like he hasn't been able to speak, but he does
Hmm.
seem alive. Uh,
Okay, good.
and
As
then
long
you
as you.
have within eye shot of you, so not up here, not on this upper deck piece, but like the main ship area, the poop deck, right? I guess that's what it's called.
Hmm.
You would see the lizard folk guy, Geo, who's the
Hmm.
closest. You would see the halfling in the cowboy hat, that woman. She seems to be on the other side, polishing up some of the cannons. And then you see a dwarf a little bit further away, and near the very front of the ship, there's another human man.
Oh my God, everyone is sus today. This is like what's in the air? Is what
Uh
she
huh.
says.
Uh huh.
Not out loud. She's thinking this. Like wow. Does it feel like we're like off course or something?
No, it seems like you're right on course.
Okay. Okay. So the helmsman might be okay. But Raven? Mage dude. Dude on the back of Nate. Totally not it. Okay. Hmm. This is a lot. She
Um.
probably pushes some of her hair behind her and is like,
Mm-hmm.
"You're not getting the key." I just because I don't even know where it is. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, yeah, you're just not gonna get the key. That's what she says to him.
Okay, you say you're not gonna get the key. I'm gonna cut away real quick, okay?
Okay, great.
Because here, below deck, uh, you see the goblin who is down here. Uh, he all of a sudden begins talking to himself, and he goes, he says, "What? You need more blood? How you expect me to? Yeah, might kill him. All right. Uh, no, I'm not talking out loud. Oh, maybe I am. Shh." And then he begins walking over towards our sleeping Grung friend.
Well,
Oh, not sleeping, but eyes closed, ears awake, as you hear him say some very suspicious things. Uh, how do you react as you hear some tiny little goblin footsteps, little peg leg inching away toward, inching closer to you?
Um, gonna look in his direction, be like, "What do you want now? Please, I'm just
Uh,
trying to sleep."
he looks at you and he goes, he goes, hey, what was what was your name again? I gotta write something up for the medic.
My name is Grotto.
And that's when he says, I didn't hear you. He says, here, try writing it down. He says, I got a pen here. I think I got a quill here somewhere. And he reaches into his pocket. And he goes, yeah, here it is. And he pulls out. And what he does is, oh, I think I got a quill here. And then he just lifts up his hook hand.
Yeah. Do I get time to react to any of this, or am I
Yes, you
too
do.
lightheaded?
Yes, you do.
um.
Let's see. What would a short rest for your character have been? It would be a D6 or 2d6 that you could potentially add to your hit points. So, do you want to roll both of them now, or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is a 6 and a 3, so 9.
9. Okay, so you can add 9 to your hit points. As
Yeah.
you wake up from this cat nap, and this goblin goes over to basically finish you off, and he goes to swipe a hook hand at you. Uh, how do you? Yeah, you said. How do you react? You gonna attack him? You gonna try to dodge?
I'm gonna pull out one of the daggers and try to parry him.
Ooh, okay. Neat. Do. What you'll do then is, let me pull this up. Okay. Okay, so you'll get a +2 to your AC right now. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
as he makes this attack.
All right.
All right, and here he is. Okay, yeah, he's gonna make a hook attack at you. That is unfortunate. That is a natural 20.
Oh,
God
So,
damn it!
so even as you go to parry,
Can't catch a break.
yeah, even as you go to parry, that's 9 piercing,
Oh,
followed
well, I'm
by
back to how I was. Exactly.
another 7 from critical damage.
Oh,
oh.
okay. Well, I'm backed out again. Just immediately.
And you're at 0, right?
Yep.
Okay. Uh, you basically wake up from your nap, fully rested, ready to see the seas again, when your throat is slit by a goblin's hook. And you feel yourself being as he pulls out a water skin and starts shoving some of your grung blood into this water skin. Um, uh, and yeah, he walks away. You'll need to pick another character.
Ah. Okay. Which ones are available?
Everyone technically.
Okay.
Well, other than the lizard folk, the woman with the fan, and the dog. So the top 3 on the
Um.
top right are out, and then I guess you probably don't want to be the captain right now because he's also passed out.
Which one was the captain?
Captain is the
Black and
one
white
with
dude.
the long black hair, hat, center top, next to the grotto.
Ah, yeah. The one that looks like captain. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Looks
um.
like Captain Hook, yeah.
Yeah, so the one at the bottom right, I'll go with.
Bottom right. Awesome. Okay, so bottom right, that guy is in this room. He's going to be represented by the two swords, and I'll send you the stats for that guy in just a second. He is significantly, I would say, stronger than the grung you were just playing as, if that's any consolation prize. And
Yeah.
then, oh, I need the information on this guy. I don't think there was too much in terms of notes for this guy. Swords. Oh, okay, yeah. Control A V enter. All right. So this is the new guy again. Let me know if you have any issues opening up that monster stat thing.
Nope.
All
I'm
right.
good.
Okay. And this guy's in the room, and he hears the commotion. This is the guy who was helping the first mate when she initially came down and was getting food for the dog. But and he's the one who like noticed like, hey, there's some missing rations, and then like, he's also the one who carried the grung to the bed. He is a he's a hobgoblin. And he notices the goblin over there doing sus things. How do you react, Pipe?
Um, I was gonna go check out what the goblin's doing. That's don't like sus stuff.
Mm-hmm. Uh, Perception check.
All right.
With the new guy.
So that is. Yeah, that's a 10.
10.
Yep.
With 10, you don't notice until you're like right next to him what he's actually doing. Maybe you're just like giving him the benefit of the doubt, like, oh, maybe he's giving him some medicine. Oh, maybe there was like maybe the wound opened back up. Oh no, that's oh that's a dag that's a hook that's a hook slash there. His hook is bloody. Oh no, oh boy. Uh, right when you're like not to your right next to him, and then that's when the goblin kind of looks up at you and says, uh, says, says, "Oh, it's you. Hey, sorry. I was hearing voices in my head. Um, uh, uh, don't tell anyone about this. Uh,
Um. Well, I mean, you did just kill someone. I'm gonna need a little bit more convincing if you want me not to tell anyone.
he says, uh, he says, he says, I recognize the voice. It was the wizard. Yeah, yeah, the wizard. He was talking to me in my head. He asked me to do this. He said it was important. He needed the blood.
I could not care less who told you to do this. You gonna give me something, or I'm gonna go tell that you just murdered someone.
No, 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 no! Don't. He says, wait, wait, wait. Here. I got something. For you. Uh, and give me an insight check.
All right. 11.
11. Okay. Uh, with an 11, you see the thing he's got for you is a light hammer.
What do we need a hammer for? It's.
Uh, he said,
I'm gonna go and you better. Fine, I'll let you go this time, but you better find something to convince me with. Or don't kill anyone else, at least. Like, come on. There's not that many people on the boat.
sure you don't want the hammer?
I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna say no, but I'm gonna take it anyway. Just until you get something better. Just like promise, I guess.
Once I bring the wizard the blood, I should have plenty of gold to share.
All right,
Oh,
deal. And I'll give you back your hammer then.
All right. He takes the hammer, and he tucks that away, tucks the blood thing away, throws a blanket over old Pipe Topo, uh, and he begins going up. Like he's gonna go upstairs to deliver the blood. Do you want to follow him or?
No, I'm just gonna go back to what I was doing before.
Okay. Yeah, you're working down here. Do 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 do. Down here with you seem to be two others: the woman with the ponytail, and then the half elf guy. And then the half elf guy will come up to you, and he'll say, he says, uh, "We're glad to see you on our side."
Ah, thanks. Wait, what side are we talking about?
He says, "You don't know."
Yeah, no, I definitely know. I was just testing you to check. Of course, you know,
Uh,
gotta be careful.
he says, "It won't be long now. Just hold tight, and if anyone loses their cool, just you know, tie him up."
Yeah, yeah, of course. Lots of rope around here. Gotta practice doing my knots. Good thing. Yeah, yeah.
All right. I'm actually put all the people who are like under the deck, like over here. Okay. All right. Goblin's going upstairs. This guy's already upstairs. Already upstairs. Already upstairs. Already upstairs. All right. So, uh, back in the crowded upper deck area, uh, the wizard seems to be like a little preoccupied for a moment as he seems to just like be in deep thought. Uh,
hmm
as he like steps aside, he goes like, "Excuse me,"
Can,
and he begins
could
to
I have
like,
just said,
mm-hmm.
um, I just want to say to him that your sus is showing and I don't appreciate it.
He says, "What do you mean? I have a headache. The stress of this whole situation."
Question is,
Exactly.
question: am I in that floor the goblin just showed up in?
Yeah, you're on the floor where the goblin just walked up.
Would I be able to notice the smell of new bloods?
Uh, yes, you could. Uh, give me a perception check with advantage.
Okay, can I roll survival?
Yeah. Or
Okay,
no, no. Sorry, no. You'll roll. Well, you can roll either like just a regular survival check or a perception with advantage.
okay, I'll go with the advantage.
And I'm
Oh wait,
giving
how
you
do I
that
put
advantage
advantage?
because your character was very close, not even half hour ago with the grung guy whose blood it is.
What kind of command do I put for advantage? Do I just put do do I put like the word advantage next to it?
Uh,
Uh,
KH
2D20.
one. At the end of the so like 2d20 KH one, and then the space plus three.
Okay, KH plus 3. Got
K
it.
yeah KH one space plus three.
Okay, okay, KH H1 plus 3.
Oh, roll another one. Another D20.
Yeah, yeah, because it's supposed to be
Okay,
2d20 keeping the highest of the one, but. So it's at least a 3, but it's actually a 12. A 12. Uh, with a 12, uh, you notice the smell of new blood. You don't quite know where it came from.
Hmm. Can I try to sniff out where it's coming from? Coming from like a dog, like a dog.
Yeah, you could definitely like go. So you kind of like get a whiff of him as he kind of like comes up on the deck, but then he kind of like just steps off to the side a little bit, like because he seems to be like moving towards where like that wizard would be, and then you kind of go past him, sniffing out the scent, and you're gonna end up going like below deck.
Hmm. All right. All right. I go. All right. I go with. I'm going with it. I'm gonna like follow the scent of blood. The scent of blood.
All right. Uh, I'll get right back to you in a sec. Uh, all right. So, Nate, you definitely think that there's something wrong with the captain, and you feel like he's in danger, and you feel as though there are people around you that can't be trusted. So I think you'd probably immediately like just kind of like set that one bandit body down, the
Mm-hmm.
unconscious bandit,
Mm.
and then maybe take like just like an intimidating stance to like get everyone to like back away from the captain.
Yeah, and start showing. I'll show my teeth.
Nice. Give me intimidation here.
Should I also be intimidated if I want the same thing?
People to back away from the captain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can also roll an intimidation check here.
That's a +3.
Your thing doesn't actually reflect it accurately, Nate. You should have a
Okay.
just it should just be -1 to your
Okay.
charisma
So 15.
for investigation. All
What?
right. Cool. So 15 from the
Yeah.
hound, and then 6 from you. Uh,
Yeah.
so the problem is like so the mastiff is definitely uh, present here. As he kind of steps over the captain's body, kind of getting in between the captain and any other people that might be up here, whether it be Raven, the helmsman, the wizard. Uh, he kind of steps forward to do that. Oh, here we go. Okay, there he is. He kind of steps forward to do that, growling to make them like kind of back away. Uh, you're more so here. Like they can kind of
Yeah,
see that
just
you're frazzled. They can kind of see that you're kind of shaken by this whole scenario. Like,
I am completely frazzled. This
uh,
just ain't it.
like you're like the captain's down. I don't know if I'm outnumbered. He told me just moments ago we can't trust everyone here.
Like, why would he say that? Now it's coming to fruition. On the
Uh,
verge of hyperventilating. Can't help this. No, this ain't it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's the call here? Like, what you do? Like, I mean, what are you saying? Like, you're probably like a little bit like they can kind of tell that you're scared. They can kind of not maybe okay. They can kind of
Yeah,
tell that
that's
you are
weird.
concerned. They can see
Yeah.
your concern for this situation, and if there was someone who wanted leverage on you here, it's almost like a game of like poker. Like the mage has definitely shown his cards, but like,
Hmm.
what do you have in return? Like, are you gonna be able to like reveal something? Are you gonna be able to show your cards and like show off that like maybe you can handle yourself here, or is he justified in taking the action that he's taken? So
Hmm. I'm probably just gonna breathe. What's
Uh-huh.
that? um, and pick the captain up.
Okay, pick up the captain. Your character is surprisingly athletic. Uh,
hmm
you scoop up the captain. Uh, literally, like you throw like this freaking
hmm
belladonna in a dress. Literally picks up the captain. He hucks him over her shoulder. Uh, and what do you say to the people here?
Hmm. What does Bunny say to the people here? Hmm. I really want to do like an insight on the helmsman before I do anything, before I
Mm-hmm.
say anything. So can I roll insight on the helmsman?
Roll insight on the helmsman.
Okay. Okay. 21.
21.
Mm-hmm.
21. So you never thought about it before, um,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know. Maybe you're just a trusting person, but then the situation that you're in right now just it gives you concern, and you look to the helmsman, and you can't help but think you've seen his face on a wanted poster before. And not just wanted for piracy, but wanted for assassination.
There's always some blonde bitches that get people. I swear to God. Okay, I'm gonna look to Nate. I'm gonna be like, could you just watch them real quick? I'll handle this. I gesture to the captain. And you hold them and you hold them there until I get back, okay?
Uh,
Yeah.
you said that to Nate?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Uh, alright.
And before I leave, I will hold up my finger and just wave it around.
Mm-hmm.
See y'all like sus and then walk
Uh-huh.
away.
Yeah, yeah. So you go. This guy just like passed out on the ground right here. Okay,
Oh
so you
wait, I kind of
carry.
want to grab him too. Can
You
I
want to grab?
grab him
You
too?
can give me an athletics check. I'll let you carry two.
Okay. One athletics. What? I had a +4 for athletics, right?
Yeah, +4.
Uh, 1d20 +4. Mm-hmm. What's your 10?
A 10. You can drag them both pretty slowly.
Nah. I wanna walk away with grace. So I'm just gonna keep the captain. Probably gonna kick the dude gently.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to drag him, but if I look too slow, I will drop him.
Do, 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 do. All right. So you start dragging these two pretty slowly. Uh, I need you to roll initiative.
Oh my god.
I need you to roll initiative. I need Nate to roll initiative. And these three are actually all gonna roll initiative.
I do not have anything for Dex. So
I roll initiative.
Uh, you would have just gone under the deck, so not yet.
what
Okay.
how does one initiative?
How does
Just roll
one
a d20.
initiative? Uh,
Okay.
I think your initiative is on there. You have a +0, so
Okay, great. I got a 3.
I have a 10 on initiative.
all right. Cool. Well, the helmsman goes first here with a 22 in initiative. And the thing that he's going to do is he's going to, as you go down those stairs with the captain and the bandit, and you're like, go to open the door, right when he hears you like click or like put the key in the door to open it, he
Dang it.
spins the wheel as far as he can in one direction and then quickly whips it back, basically shaking the whole vessel. And you know what? We'll also have both Geo and Pipe Roll initiative as well now.
All right.
Okay.
Uh,
But you
with
guys
this
will
Uh,
not
start
25.
next round.
Wow, that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
I got nat
I
20.
got 14.
Okay? And a nat 20 from Geo.
It's just
Okay.
beautiful.
Which I was gonna like beat Geo wait till next round, but he'll go this round at 20 with that nat 20. So Pipe is only gonna wait till the next round. And then remind me, we had a 10 from Bunny.
Me.
No, from Nate Dog,
Bunny is
Mm-hmm.
3.
and Bunny
Oh,
was
yeah, I got a
3.
3.
Okay. Okay. Got it. All right. So, he whips the ship. Everyone. So Geo, Pipe, Nate Dog, Bunny. You'll all make saving throws to not get knocked prone. So this
Okay,
is an
great.
athletics check.
Great.
If you have, like, for example, like your character, Bunny, I think you're the only one who might actually have this. You have sea legs,
Mm-hmm.
so you
Yeah,
get advantage on this check.
this is +4. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
great. Whew.
Athletics.
I
Okay,
got
so
10.
got a 6 total.
Dirty
Okay.
20.
Nice.
Dirty 20 passes. 6 does not pass.
2d20. Keep nice. 18.
Does a 10 pass
18.
or no?
A 10 does not pass. An 18 does pass. Uh, okay, so those two are prone. So both. So it's like not a surprise because I mean, to the guy who's like below deck, who's like just kind of like down here, and he kind of gets like all of a sudden the ship just like whips, real hard right, and he just falls over, falls down. Uh, in fact, you do fall over. Were you still near the body of the grung?
Me?
Yeah. Or would you
I
think
I
you've gone to like the other side of the room or something?
I think I would have gone to the other side of the room.
Okay, yeah, I figured. Yeah, it'd be kind of weird to just be standing next to the recently possibly
Yeah.
murdered guy. All right. Yeah, so you go to the other side of the room. Then and then the hound goes and falls prone. Because the hound fell prone, uh, the next person to go is Raven,
Damn it.
who will safely be able to disengage from you, Mastiff,
Okay.
without
Oh,
provoking an attack of opportunity And she kind of comes down the. She kind of jumps over the rail, and says, uh, uh, "Madam Bunny, let me help you." And
No.
and she pulls out a rapier,
God dang
and
it. How is that gonna help?
uh, goes to stab you.
What the fuck? How is that gonna help? How is that gonna help?
Does a 14 hit you?
No, it does not.
It does not. Okay. She pokes the rapier into the door. The door like kind of pushes open, and she
Okay, that
goes.
kind of does help.
And she goes. Uh, she goes. Ooh, looks like I missed.
How is that supposed to help? I look at the dirt. Okay, never mind.
Uh, and then it goes to Geo. Geo, you're below deck. You feel the ship shake a bit, but you see the scent that you've been tracing. It's one of the bunks, about a few feet away from you, um, and it smells of the blood, the fresh blood.
I run over towards it. I run over towards it and take off the sheet.
You take off the sheet, and you see the Grung, who you met earlier, who had that poisonous skin. He seems to be dead.
And I start to run back. I start to run back with my remaining dash movement to
Mm-hmm.
above deck.
Nice. You were like on the heels of that goblin by the time you finished that dash movement.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, like you'd have to have dashed to get there, but you were basically on his heels. Like
Okay.
if he were to try to continue moving away from you, you'd get an opportunity attack.
Okay.
But that's where you would end up ending your turn. And then next would be the wizard, who is far enough away from Nate to not have provoked an opportunity attack. And this is the door to the cabin. These are the bodies. Okay. All right. And the wizard is going to move down to where you are, Bunny, and he's going to say,
God dang it.
uh, you shouldn't have moved the body.
What are
Uh,
you talking about? Wait, you said you were gonna do it yourself. I thought I'd do it for you. What the heck?
he says, you shouldn't have moved the body. And then he's gonna say, here, let me, and he's going to,
Oh my god.
he's going to try to touch the body, and he's gonna try
Oh
to.
no.
We'll see if he touches.
Oh my god. I don't have anything for
Okay,
that.
that is a that is a
What is it?
hit.
What is it?
That is a hit.
No.
That is a hit.
No.
Uh, and you see as he touches the body,
Oh my god, is
uh,
it a flick
he
room?
he pours a bit of acid uh, down the captain's coat.
What? Is it just on the coat?
Inside his coat, he like kind of reaches like let me help you, and he kind of reaches and he with his hand, but then he like real quickly like at the very end, this is how he casts his spell. He like almost like out of his sleeve slips a bottle of acid and he splashes it into the captain's coat. Uh, and he deals uh 14 damage to the captain. captain looks. If the captain was unconscious before, he is. He is definitely not looking good on in terms of like aliveness.
No. So wait, what does that mean? Half
Uh,
alive or half dead? What are we talking here?
we're looking at like if it takes like 3 hits to kill a guy after they're unconscious, he's like hit minus one of those.
Oh my gosh.
All right. But yeah, he does that. And you see, he says, "Oops, my bad." Uh,
Your sus is showing, and I don't like it.
uh, and then that's when Pipe goes. Pipe, you're down below. You're prone, so you'd have to like spend half your movement just to stand back up. But you see that the lizard man that just came down here. He looked underneath the blanket. He's basically seen that there's this dead grung, and he's rushed off, possibly to confront the goblin.
Well, gonna try to seem as inconspicuous as possible and just sort of uh if try to avoid whatever's going on in the room.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do what I was doing.
Mm-hmm. The thief kind of approaches you, the half elf, and he says, that lizard man seem off to you.
Well, he seemed very stressed about the whole frog guy thing.
He
Wouldn't the
goes,
frog guy be completely exposed as dead because I removed the sheets and didn't put them back on?
yeah, he's dead. Uh, oh yeah, you know what? Since he is like fully kind of out there and dead, the woman with the ponytail kind of looks and goes, uh, uh, Pipe, are you okay? And she kind of comes over and she kind of shrieks, ah! She goes, Pipe's
She
dead.
does. Oh,
And that's when the thief goes, uh, uh, I'll take care of her if you go after the lizard man.
ooh.
Okay, I'll definitely go after the lizard man. I'm just gonna go pick my things and start going, I guess.
All right, so you dash and you're like you would be behind the lizard man, but that's kind of like your whole.
No, I'm not dashing. I'm just sort of
Oh,
jogging.
okay, okay, yeah. So you're like halfway up the stairs. You're like somewhere in the middle.
Um,
And
I
you
have a
see the
question.
thief kind of runs over to the woman with the ponytail, possibly to tie her up.
Oh, okay. That's who it was.
Who's the thief?
Questions answered.
The thief is
Oh, now I was wondering which woman, uh, saw the dead body. Mm.
yeah, it was the one with the ponytail, the one on the bottom left, far bottom left, and then the thief is the guy with the. He's the half elf, the one with the blonde hair, right below the woman with the cowboy hat.
Oh, there's another blonde. Oh, it's
Yeah,
always the
yeah, two
blondes.
two blonde guys, but this guy's a half elf, the other guy's a human.
Mm, mm,
Mm-hmm.
blondes.
Mm-hmm. And they seem to be working together, I guess. Anyway. Uh, yeah, anyway. Back to the mutiny aboard. Above deck, we have Nape Dog.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna use half my movement to get off of being prone, and who's the guy representing the dagger?
The guy representing the dagger is the helmsman, uh,
Mm-hmm.
who uh, Bunny has recognized as bad news. Uh,
Okay.
but otherwise, he just seems to be like kind of keeping the ship on. He did do a thing that was pretty obviously bad. He shook the ship so that everyone fell over. So
Okay.
yeah,
I'm gonna bite his legs.
okay.
Does 11 hit?
An 11 does not hit. Uh, and doesn't say you have two attacks, but you should have two attacks. You should be able to bite twice.
Okay. By any chance, is the area I'm in dim light?
Uh, no, it's not.
Okay. So does a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit.
Let me roll the damage.
And then he has to make a saving throw or be knocked prone.
There's a strength saving throw.
Okay, he did just get a natural 20 on that. That's my third natural 20 of the day.
Well, that's 11 piercing damage.
Okay. 11 piercing damage. 11 piercing damage. He takes 11 piercing damage. He doesn't seem to immediately go down. And he kind of shakes his leg, kind of kicking you. You give me a strength saving throw.
Okay.
We'll see if he puts you back prone.
18.
18. Okay, you pass. So he kind of gets a bit, shakes his leg. Good bite. But he still seems to be hanging on there. All right. Next up, back at the top of initiative. No, Bunny. Bunny, you finally get a go.
Oh, yay. Um,
So
huh.
doors
Okay.
open. You've got the two bodies. You could spend your action pulling them inside and then trying to like barricade the door, or you could actually try to like fight back against this like raven and wizard who have seemed to.
Could I just, I'd hate to throw him in there, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just looking like he needs to be thrown in there. Gently,
uh
of course. The
the
captain.
captain. You want to
Mm-hmm.
like toss him in there? It would still take your action kind of to toss him in there.
Okay, okay.
So whether you dragged him in there or tossed him in there, it'd be the same. I guess one way you'd be barricading both of you in there, and the other way you would just toss him, and then you could even lock it from the outside.
Yeah, that one. I would like to put him in there
Cool.
and lock the door behind.
You putting both bodies in there?
No, no, I don't trust this food thief.
Cool.
I
Okay.
won't.
So food thief stays on the ground next to you. Captain gets
Mm-hmm.
tossed into the cabin
Gently.
gently, and then you lock the door now?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you lock the door. That's your action and your object interaction. Uh,
Cool.
you would still have movement, but I
Can I
think
hide the keys?
you have the keys. I'll let you get a bonus action, a stealth check here to see if you can hide the keys.
Okay, okay, thank you. Oh, please.
So you'd have a +2.
Oh, cool.
12.
12.
12.
Right,
Okay.
right in the center. Just
You seem to have hidden it from uh, Raven, but wizard, the wizard seems to have had his eye pretty keenly on you. So he kind of, as you like tuck those keys away, he goes, uh, uh, hand over the keys or I'll take them from you. I need to make sure the
no,
captain's
you will
okay.
not. You can't touch me.
He goes, I
Oh,
need to make sure the captain's okay.
he's perfectly fine, and you know dang well he's perfectly fine. Don't
He
you?
goes, I was only able to apply the topical treatment so far. Uh,
Mm.
I think he needs to ingest. for better
I don't
results.
think he. I don't think. I do not think he does.
Uh,
She's using hand gestures. No, no.
cool. Uh, then uh, that was that turn. Okay, now over here. So back at the top. Okay, so back at the top is the guy at the helm. So he's going to not use the helm this time. He's instead, since he was bit by the hound, by the mastiff, he is going to make a couple stabby stabs. That is a miss on the first one. Does a 17 hit you, Nate?
Yep.
Okay. So, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
1 second. $13.
Okay. And you have resistance to piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing from non-magical attacks while in dim light or darkness. So that doesn't affect you right now.
Mm.
Okay, and no resistances to poison. Okay. He hits you for 39.
The, and I'm out.
And yep, you are out. So he slashes the throat of the Shadow Hound, who collapses right there.
No,
Pick another character.
no.
Okay. I'm gonna pick the dwarf.
The dwarf. Okay.
Oh,
The dwarf is over here. He hears a commotion. He'll just take up right where your initiative was last time.
Okay.
And yeah, he looks over and sees this the helmsman slash the captain's hound. I would say everyone on this floor is probably concerned with what's going on here. In fact, I'm gonna start drawing some lines in the sand. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
this skull guy up here, who's the guy right above Ponytail Girl on the group photo, uh,
Mm-hmm.
he sees you, and he's like looks like he's gonna follow your lead. So wherever side you decide to jump in on, he's probably gonna follow you.
Okay.
Loot, which is the cowboy hat halfling woman. Uh,
yeah.
she also is like polishing this thing, and then she kind of looks over to the lizard folk guy, and she looks like she's kind of gonna follow his lead on what he decides to do next. Other than
Can you
that,
send me?
everyone else seems to be. You need me to send you something?
Yeah, the sad block for.
Mm-mm-mm. You want me to screen share?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. The big silhouetted gear represents below deck, and the big silhouetted tidal wave represents the captain's quarters. This guy is just in between, so I guess I'll put him right here for right now. And then I thought there was like an X thing for like dead characters, but apparently there's not. Maybe just give him a red outline for dead. Dead. Okay. And your color is going to be yellow. Okay, so yellow, green, blue, and purple are the players. Everyone else is kind of non-chosen. All right, and they're on whatever side of the mutiny they've landed. All right, so again, that character is going to pick up right where Nate Dogg last was in the initiative. So that was assassin. Next up is Raven. Raven is going to go and try to stab you again.
Not again.
Uh-huh.
Uh, is she even gonna hide it this time?
She goes she goes she's like, damn, could she even like try to be subtle about this? She's like,
Yeah.
but no, she's gonna do. She's gonna be like, do you dare
Mhm.
keep? Do you dare keep the wizard away from the captain? This is mutiny. He'll die in there without aid. Move aside.
Um,
And she's gonna stab at you again with the rapier.
this.
Does a 16 hit you?
Oh my God, it does.
It does. Okay, so that is 6 piercing damage plus sneak attack, because her ally is within 5 feet of you.
I hate that. I
That
hate it.
is 22 more in sneak attacks. That is 28 total damage.
Oh my God. No.
And you are dead.
I don't want her to die.
Good job.
Damn it.
All right.
One fucking hit. Oh.
What character do you want to be now?
I already have access to Raven.
Do you want to just pick up as Raven, the character who just killed your other character?
Cause like,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Okay. I am going to send you the info on the Raven because she has she has a motivation in here that will be in the thing I send you real quick. So she's represented by the stiletto dagger that's on screen. And I'm gonna send this to you. The one that's red. There's like 2 daggers on the screen, but there's like the red one, and then there's like this bronzish one, and then there's the whitish one.
I still need the stat block for the other one.
Oh, you haven't gotten the stat block?
No.
Thank you for letting me know. Okay.
I'm so
You are
sad.
Hammer. Ooh, Hammer's a good one. I don't know why I didn't pick Hammer from the start. Alright, copy and send.
Dang it! I kind of wish I chose the cowboy lady.
Cowboy Lady is an option, but you didn't choose her. You didn't choose her. You'll
You're
never
right.
know. You'll never know what she
We'll
was
never know.
or what her abilities were.
Dang it! She was cool.
She is pretty cool. She is pretty cool. Unfortunately, you're gonna be Raven. You're gonna be Raven, but maybe Raven will die, and then you can be her.
Oh,
All right.
hopefully.
All right. So, and then again, you'll just take over. Well, you'll just get a second turn this round. All right. Here we go. So that was Raven's turn. She kills you. Next up is Lizard. Oh, I didn't go for the Goblin. Because you would have gotten an opportunity attack from the Goblin the second he kept moving. So the Goblin kept. He right before your turn starts, the Goblin starts his turn. So he's gonna go and move a little bit further from you. Looks like he's trying to catch up to the wizard to deliver the blood.
I attack.
All right.
Okay, that was my attack of opportunity. I rolled a 7.
7. 7 misses. So he hears you sweep that weapon over the top of his head.
Oh no! No! I was snapping. At his ankles with my jaws.
Nice. He's got this little peg leg, and you just miss his peg leg. As he like, whoa! He says, "Watch it there." He's like, "I got a delivery to make." And he like runs over to the wizard with a bunch of like with this flask full of grung blood, and he's like, "I got your poison. I mean, I got your medicine."
Wow. Thank goodness I'm dead. Because
And that's his turn, and then it's your turn.
Okay, I use my full 30 feet of movement to walk towards them.
All right. Yeah. You close that distance.
Okay, so I'm right next to them.
Yeah, you are basically you're like right in that group. You could be next to Raven, the assassin. You could be next to the goblin. You could really be like if I were to put you in the spot that I just moved you to, you're like able to touch the goblin, the wizard, and the assassin.
Okay, I first I try to bite down on the goblin.
Okay.
Dang.
Another 7 or something, some lower.
It was a it was a nat one.
Natural one. Okay, okay. You do have 2 attacks. Uh, Before doing the second attack, roll a D100.
Okay then. Okay then. 21.
21. Okay. Oops, you hit an unintended random target. Randomize all the combatants within 10 feet. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Uh, it's a bite attack, so it's got to be 5 feet. All right. So you either hit the bard, the goblin, the wizard, or the assassin. So roll d4 for me, and it's gonna be in that order: 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Four. A 4.
A 4. Okay, you are attacking Raven. Uh,
Yay.
yeah, Raven Viper.
Oh wait,
So
I mean
roll
no. Oh
another
no.
attack. So basically you're starting your turn all over, except that first attack has to go towards Raven now.
Oh no.
Okay, so I roll the damage.
Well you'll roll the hit. You still have to hit her armor class.
Okay.
Please don't hit me. Dang it.
9. I'm rolling low.
Okay, yeah. So you almost you go to bite the goblin. The deck is wet here. You kind of slip, almost bite the person in the black cloak, but then you get your stability back, choose a target, and make your second attack.
Okay. Uh, okay, I tried to attack the goblin again.
Okay.
I keep rolling I keep rolling low.
Is that another natural 1?
Yes.
Oh my god! All right, another D100.
Just hit me again. Just hit me again. 20.
43.
43. Okay. You launch a comically bad attack where you end up to an empty space. Suffer damage on attack roll to your. Okay, so you'll make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, let me check. Okay, 17.
Okay, thank God. All right. So the good news is you didn't just get completely effed. Had you messed that up, if you had failed that saving throw just now, you would have had disadvantage on every attack moving forward until you finally hit. And that's all, like, so you'd have been rolling with disadvantage until you actually hit something with disadvantage.
Oh wow.
But you did not suffer that extra bad juju, and you're good. You're in the clear.
Okay.
All right. That's the end of your turn. Okay. So that's Joe. Next is the wizard. The wizard is going to go to cast a spell. Oh wait, no, he doesn't need to cast a spell. He just needs to pick up the keys off of your body. So he goes. He picks up the keys off your body, and then he opens the door. That's his action and his object interaction, and that's it. it's at that time that the loot is going to attempt to do something sneaky and get close to the wizard. But we'll see what happens when the loot gets close. Okay. Stealth. Ooh. Okay, that's good. I need to see if he notices that. Okay. Schemo. Perception. He does not notice. Okay. The loot has gotten close to the book. Seems to do something, but he doesn't seem to notice. Passive perception from Raven, because Raven, you'd be on his side. Or sorry. Yeah.
Okay, let me go check it. Hold on. It's
Yours is
loading.
lower than his. You don't notice either.
Oh wait, what? What are we talking about?
Yeah, Raven wouldn't notice this either. You could maybe check and see what the loot person did when they walked behind your wizard ally a second ago, but you right now you don't know.
Mm,
Okay. Next is Pipe. So do you finish walking to the top of those stairs?
Yep.
All right, you're at the
I'm
top of the stairs.
making it look like I'm in a rush, but not actually.
Mm-hmm.
And I was told to go after the lizard guy, so I'm gonna go look for him.
Okay. He's about 20 feet from you.
Well, I'm gonna. Is he? Does it look like he's like fighting or something like that?
Yeah, he's fighting the goblin, but he just doesn't seem to be connecting.
Hmm. Okay. Well, I'm gonna walk like half the distance, and I'm going to sit somewhere comfortably. I'm gonna watch
Mm-hmm.
very, very carefully to see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's gonna be the turn.
All right. And then Nate Dog, you are now controlling the dwarf.
Okay. Hmm.
Go ahead.
So, seeing the battle happen, I'm gonna get up and use the inspiring leader ability to gift it to the halfling.
The halfling. Okay, got it.
Mhm. Yeah.
All right. That means
And
they can make an attack right away if they wanted to.
no, adding a D4 to their roll.
Okay. So they can add a D4 to a roll now.
Yeah,
All right.
leadership. It's called.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see the halfling go over there, and you basically are like oh, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is a 10.
10. Okay. Do you want to make a perception check since you are calling out to them?
Yes. 12.
12. Not quite. Not quite. You don't know what she did over there, but you basically like say you're basically like watch your back or something like that or something along those lines, like so
Mm-hmm.
they can kind of like be on their toes, and they are gonna take that inspiring leadership that you've said because they now know that you're also about to get involved in this mutiny. Well, in this, I guess, prevention of a mutiny, hopefully, or success. You get people on both
Yeah,
sides now. All right.
yeah. I basically say we're being there's a mutiny on board. Prepare yourself.
Okay. All right. That was you, and then next up is
Mhm.
Bunny, who's dead. So Raven is taking
mm.
over for Bunny, and I'm just gonna give Raven
You're too
another
bad.
turn here as you action surge. Uh, Raven's not a
Uh,
fighter, but you have another turn. Go
oh
ahead,
really?
Raven.
So I'm gonna turn to the wizard. I'm gonna be like, so are we gonna keep up the facade now, or can we
Uh,
switch the language?
hearing the dwarf call him out on mutiny, he's going to say, he's gonna say, he says, "Everyone back down. I am the captain now."
You mother. Oh, sorry. No, that's out of character. Yeah, this guy's the captain.
Uh, you look up, Raven, at the guy at the helm, and he looks at you and says, "Right, you're the captain now."
Ah, okay.
And then he kind of like to you, he like does like a finger
Yeah,
across
yeah,
the neck kind of a thing.
yeah. I realized that he said, "Yeah, you're the captain." Yeah, I'm totally gonna stab him.
Cool. You go for schema.
Mhm.
Okay.
Scheming against schema. Hold on, I gotta get to the extras. Okay. And honestly, Raven just stacked. But yeah, okay. Remember this one right here. Oh shit, wrong one. Oh, D20 plus. Hey, is it 14 hit?
A 14. Uh, a 14
Mm-hmm.
hits because
Great. Uh-huh.
because behind him you notice that the
Mm-hmm.
halfling in the cowboy hat has
Mm-hmm.
swiped his spell book,
Oh,
and he's thinking like, "I'm all right, I'm good," and he goes like to touch his spell book when you stab him. Roll damage, and you actually get sneak attack here as well because the halfling is considered an ally.
all right. Was that 46?
I think it's an additional 4d6, yeah. So you get the normal d6 and then you get the 4d6. So it's 5d6 plus 4 damage total.
Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Jeez. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Plus, was it 4? No.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll add the plus later. I gotta go look at the sheet.
19.
Hold on, I gotta see what that plus was.
4. So 19, 23. 23 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Next
That's the
would
first
be
attack.
your partner, the other assassin. The other assassin is going to uh, pull a light crossbow from his hip, so he's still holding the steering wheel, and he points that light
Mm-hmm.
crossbow towards Schemo, seeing that you stabbed him with a rapier. That
Mm-hmm.
is, you're not even gonna believe this is another natural 20. Like I can
Oh
literally
my
drag.
gosh.
I'm gonna drag this over to the Twitch stream so people know I'm not freaking messing around. Wow, where to go? There it is. Yeah, natural 20, dealing 11 piercing damage plus another 24 poison damage, and then another 3 piercing from the critical damage
All
total.
right, poison.
Uh, yeah. Schemo
Forgot that.
does get the save against the poison for possibly taking only half damage, but even if he were to take only half damage with your 23, he
Mm-hmm.
dies. He dies from that combination of the two
Yeah.
assassins working together. Uh, he's dead.
Okay. Nice.
So let's see what happens here. Schemo Downzo. He's dead. You and the assassin have succeeded in killing Schemo, the mutineer, right? The halfling has stolen Schemo's spellbook. Next is Geo. Well, the goblin. The goblin sees Schemo die, right? And when the goblin sees Schemo die, you see he just like tosses. Well, he made the handoff. That was his action last round, so he doesn't have any of the poison on him anymore. He sees that you've been biting at him, Geo, and he goes, I surrender. I had nothing to do with it. And then it's up to you, Geo, what you want to do here. He does kind of take a like a dodge action as he's like kind of like
yeah. I'll try to finish him off.
Okay. So you'll attack with disadvantage because he is like kind of like aware that you're like right in front of him. He's like, please, no.
Okay, so 16.
16 hits.
Okay, so that be. Let me see. Seven piercing.
7 piercing. Okay. He is.
And I make a.
He's still alive with 7 piercing.
Okay, I attack again. Do I still make it with advantage or disadvantage or a regular?
Regular.
Okay. 12.
12, okay.
Does it hit?
A 12 hits.
Okay, and that's it. Okay. Okay, that's 3 damage. That's 3 damage.
3 damage, okay. Another 3 damage. You would have just needed to deal 1 more point of damage to kill that guy. He gets hit by you, gets bit twice, and then he like just like runs away from you immediately. Go ahead and make an opportunity attack.
Okay, nat 20.
Nat 20. You could legit bite this guy's head right off of his body if you wanted to.
That's exactly what I do.
This dude lost an arm at one point in his life, or lost a hand at one point in his life, lost a leg at one point in his life, and you know what? He had too many close calls, and he finally lost his head. As he goes to run away from you, your lizard man just plucks his head right off his shoulders. That guy is dead.
The picture that his headless body was still running until it collapsed. Until it collapsed for after a few seconds.
Yeah, his body like probably limply like runs to the edge of the ship and still falls overboard, and then is eaten by like a reef shark.
Alright.
So that guy is donezo. Next is 16, which is Wizard, who's dead. So instead of Wizard, that's going to be. So the Skull and the Mask are allies. Skull heard Mask scream, so Skull ran downstairs, sees Mask fighting Moneybag Thief, uh, and the two of them are gonna make rolls against the thief, and we'll see if the two of them rolling 2d20s can beat him rolling 1d20, and that'll determine who wins out of those two. Plus 1d20. All right, so 8 plus 7 beats 6. That's all I care about for NPCs fighting off screen. And you, sure enough, Pipe, before your turn starts, you see marching up onto the deck are two people, and then that thief guy who was like trying to get you to join the mutiny, he is all tied up.
Ow.
Luckily, though, you have not played your cards on either side of the mutiny.
Nope. I'm still sort of just a bystander right now.
Yep, you're just a bystander. And that means once I start putting away dead bodies, let's see, toss him overboard, toss him overboard. The dog, sadly, toss overboard.
Oh no!
Toss the grung overboard. Okay, so you end up with surviving the mutiny.
Wait.
Surviving the mutiny, you have the captain, who was unconscious, just poisoned unconscious. Well, I'm gonna make 2 death saves for the captain.
Oh my god.
Both passes. Which
Oh,
means I
thank
need to do
God.
a third one.
No.
Also a pass. All right. Anyway, so the
Oh my
captain
God.
eventually comes to, locked in his cabin. I assume at some point he comes out, and he is convinced that it was Schemo acting alone, who poisoned him. And this is all that remains of the crew. Oh, and then you guys have the guy who, the thief, who also is like a living witness. So that'd be your only quote unquote living, surviving witness. And then you have the bandit guy, but
The food guy?
the food guy, but his food stealing was completely unrelated to the overall mutiny. So,
I'm very
Raven,
upset.
congratulations! You are now the first mate of the crew.
Yes. Nice.
You killed the first mate and became the first mate.
I'm very sad that Bunny had to die for this to happen. But you know, Skirt being first mate. Skirt.
But that is it. That is the end of the mutiny on board the Bounty. Who knows? Maybe we'll run some more piratey stuff with this crew, with the surviving crew, on a different day at a different time. But yeah, that's. Let me see how many bodies made it into the water. We killed the wizard today. We killed. Oh, the bard. Should you choose to play the bard next time, has access to more spells now because they have the wizard.
Ooh.
But yeah, we lost the wizard today. We lost the first mate today, our navigator. We lost our grung.
Oh no.
We lost our goblin, and we lost our mastiff.
I didn't know the lizard died.
The wizard did die. He was killed by the combination of the two assassins working together.
Oh,
It's a very confusing fight.
I thought you said lizard.
Oh no, the lizard is alive. You're very alive. You're the only lizard besides, I guess, the frog, but I don't think that's a lizard. I think that's an amphibian.
Yep.
Yeah, amphibian.
All right. Well, hope y'all had fun. That is the end of Salt and Sailors. Sailors in Saltwater.
Oh yeah, that was a fun game.
It was.